Welcome, everyone, to Pasadena, California, and the Rose Bowl in the shot. Three tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. Now he's going to break the pocket. He's going to take off. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run. And now on 2nd down for this offense. Here's the handoff. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Line getting set on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for 2 out to the 26. They're going to keep this drive going. They'll have to make a play on 3rd and long from the 26. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. The Huskers will bring the punt team onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. Working his way on the return up. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you make some mistakes, this crowd will pounce on you and seize momentum.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. Leaves it with the back. Got behind those pads and picked up 3 out to the 35.
I like feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
They'll leave it with the lone back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-gain land. The Cornhuskers will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Dropping back, it's Golden. He's right on target. And he'll have enough for the 1st down at the 42. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. To the ground with the back. And he's brought down, but a flag is also down.
Hold it. Open.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Makes the grab. It's Douglas. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They'll start the drive here with 1st down to open this period. The give to the back. puts him in the spin cycle. And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Finds the tight end. Finds a crease at the 20. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense. And the Huskers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like, the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next game.
Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down.
Well, it's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
The Huskers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Nobody open, he just throws it away, and it'll bring up 2nd down. They are controlling the ball, 9th play of the drive. He'll run it up the middle, trying to pick his way to the end zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
And they swarm him under.
Second quarter might not be gamble time, but inside the 3, Palmer, I've got the green light. I'm going for this.
I am too, and you're essentially running a 2-point play here, right? You've got to...
And he takes it in for the score. And the fumble recovery sets up this offense with a great opportunity to cash it in for points. Back to throw, it's Golden. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Husker!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Everybody talks about getting off to a great start, but if you start building steam, David, that can work too.
No doubt, man, and sometimes it snowballs. But what do great teams do? Great teams respond. Struggled the first quarter, Palmer. They've done a great job rebounding and putting some points on the board.
You're right. I think they've started to identify the matchups that are in their favor. On this drive, they need to keep attacking, taking advantage of those matchups.
Each brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. Now facing a 3rd and long. They'll run play action. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. He'll field the punt, and the returner will be brought down. The offense set for a first down play. He leaves it with his back. They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Hey, 5 to 6 yards a pop. I don't know if you guys are really good at math, but that usually equals a first down every couple carries. So don't forget about the run game. Keep them honest. Pound that rock.
Feeling some heat. A little release to the back. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
Gets it to the 42-yard line, and that's a first down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. On the option. Quick toss. Perfectly timed on that pitch, and they pick up the first down on the play. from the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking downfield, it's Golden. Pressure coming. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
From the gun, give on the inside. They'll use a timeout right before halftime, maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback checking off. On 3rd down, going up top. Deep shot for the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Yeah, and just got enough of the football there by the defender, breaking on the football, getting his hand on it. He couldn't bat it down, but he got a fingertip on it, tipped that thing away from the receiver.
He'll take a shot. And he's got it! Touchdown, Nebraska!
And I love this offense, man. Staying aggressive. Just because you got the lead, you know people can score points in bunches. This offense keeps the foot on the accelerator, scores again on the final play. Now this offense has even more of a cushion going into halftime.
And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. If it's working, why change it? And that running game was working in the first half. I imagine we'll see a lot more of it here in the 3rd quarter. He's in a world of trouble, and down he goes. A catastrophic loss on that play. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Nice move to pick up yardage. A solid run there to create a little space. He's marked down at the 15. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Cornhuskers will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He was working his way toward mid. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Finds his man. It's Douglas. Finally run out of bounds, but he has his offense rolling with a 1st down.
Well, another catch by the big fella. And, hey, this defense now in the 2nd level, they've got to understand that they're going to see some play action. They can't keep biting on the fake. It's not easy to do. You've got to be aware of the tight end and his release. As soon as you see him get upfield, right now you know it's pass. So don't even worry about the fake. Get your eyes focused and find the big fella to go make a tackle and make a play on the ball.
And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. 3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it. And the quarterback is snowed under. And the Huskers decide to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He'll call for the fair catch here. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Here's another opportunity, Jesse, to stretch out this lead after punting last time.
I think it goes back to your playmakers, Reese. I think it's finding the guys that have been working for you earlier on in this game and getting them the football.
Yeah, and there's obviously no need to panic. I mean, think about it. You got the lead. You got the football. You got to be smart with the football. Make your plays. Put a good drive together here.
Buys a little time. He's going to run it. He found a little opening and got loose. They couldn't stop him in the backfield, so a solid pickup there. You've got a 3rd and manageable, backed up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Scanning the field, it's Golden. Quickly to the tight end. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Just an ill-advised play by the defender to make contact with the quarterback after the throw, and it cost his team. The defense in a most benevolent move, giving the offense a new set of downs.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
Caught in the backfield, it's Douglas. And he's tripped up, but not before picking up the first down.
I know it's something we take for granted, guys, but the Q did a great job there with the play-action fake. He really took his time and sold it. And that's what froze the linebackers in the second level of the defense to help make that completion a whole lot easier.
And a nice run there before the defense finally makes the stop. After the 9-yard pickup on first down, here's 2nd and 1. Going with the counter play here. They make the tackle at the 22. We'll give him 5 yards on the play. It'll be enough for a first down. The Huskers are marching down the field. They'll give it to the back. They get him down, but not before he picks up 5 down to the 17-yard line. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They feed him again. Defense there to stop him after a pickup of 2 down to the 15.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. Here comes the field goal unit. Just drives it between the uprights. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep.
Pressure got to him, couldn't get. Here comes the offense on first down. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Still looking, on the move. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You can see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
And they make the tackle, but he has plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Comes out throwing on first down. It's complete on the right side. He's brought down, solid pickup, but a little bit short of the first down.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. And a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
Nice pitch and catch there, and they'll have enough for the first down. The Cornhuskers come to the line with a new set of downs. He'll ride his man on the option. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Went to the running game on first down. Now here they come again. Dropping back, it's Golden. Fires to the big fella. No chance to run, but still a good gain.
I'll say this, man. In college football, you see a lot of bad tackling. You didn't see it right there. That was an awesome job. First off, being there at the point of attack. Once the tight end made the catch, there was no doubt he was going down. Great job form tackle.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. It's good. First down for this offense. They'll run it to keep the clock moving. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there.
Timeout, UCLA.
They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. He's looking to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Huskers will punt this one away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. And the ball will bounce at the... Got to get everybody lined up quickly. Time winding away, and they've got to push the ball down the field. He's taking a deep shot. Makes the grab inside the 30. A massive pickup on that one, and they're in business at the 21. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. He's going to pass. And that pass picked off. And a great way for this defense to finish off this game as time has expired. Well, after...